My husband's family insisted I change my last name to be a real part of the family. His mom said it's what wives do. When I refused, they uninvited me from Christmas. So I smiled and said, that's your choice. Then I made a call. I married Jake 3 years ago. I kept my last name Martinez. It wasn't about feminism or making a statement. It was about honoring my father, who passed away when I was 19. I'm the only child. The name dies with me if I don't keep it. Jake understood completely. He never once asked me to change it. But his family, that was different. His mother Barbara brought it up at every gathering. When are you going to become a real Henderson? She'd ask with a tight smile. It's what wives do. It shows commitment. I'd politely explain every time. My father, my heritage, my choice. She'd nod, and then bring it up again next month. Last year at Thanksgiving, Jake's brother made a toast. To the Henderson family, he said, looking around the table. Then his eyes landed on me. All of us who share the name. The message was clear. This year, 3 weeks before Christmas, Barbara called. Sweetheart, we need to talk about the holidays. Okay, I said carefully. We've decided that Christmas is for family only this year. Real family. People who are actually committed to being Hendersons. My stomach dropped. Are you uninviting me from Christmas? We're just saying that if you're not willing to take our name, maybe you're not ready to be part of our traditions. Jake is always welcome, of course. This isn't about him. I felt my hands shaking. Barbara, I've been married to your son for 3 years, and yet you won't take his name. That says everything we need to know about your priorities. I could hear Jake in the background asking what was going on. Let me be very clear, I said, my voice steady. You're uninviting me from Christmas because I kept my father's name? We're simply prioritizing actual family, she replied. That's your choice, I said calmly. And now I'll make mine. I hung up. Jake was furious when he found out. We're not going. If you're not welcome, I'm not going either. Actually, I said slowly, an idea forming. You should go. I have other plans. I called my cousin Maria. She'd been wanting to do a big family reunion for years, but never had the budget. Maria, remember that reunion idea? What if I funded the whole thing? Christmas week. My treat. Her voice cracked. Are you serious? That would be at least $10,000. I'm serious. My father's entire side of the family. Everyone with the Martinez name. Let's celebrate what that name means. We rented a lodge in Vermont. 43 people. 3 generations of Martinezes. My grandmother, who rarely left her house, made the trip. Cousins I hadn't seen in years. We cooked traditional meals, shared stories about my father, played music, laughed until we cried. I posted photos every single day. Christmas morning, I posted a family photo. 43 people wearing custom sweaters that said Martinez Family Reunion 2024. Jake was in the photo too, grinning, wearing his own sweater. The caption read, celebrating family, the one that actually wants me here. Within an hour, Barbara called Jake. He put her on speaker. Those photos, she started. Yes, Jake said. It looks like she has quite a family. She does, Jake replied. An amazing one that's proud of their name and the people who carry it. There was a long pause. We may have been hasty. You weren't hasty, I said, taking the phone. You were clear. Christmas is for real family, and I spent it with mine. Barbara tried to backtrack. We didn't mean to exclude you permanently, but you did exclude me, I said, and I'll remember that. Every time you ask about holidays going forward, I'll remember that you made me choose between my father's memory and your approval. Jake squeezed my hand, and she chose her father, like any good daughter would. We hung up. New Year's Eve, Barbara sent a long text, an apology, kind of, mostly excuses about tradition and expectations. I responded, I appreciate you reaching out, but I need you to understand something. My name isn't negotiable. It never was. If you can't respect that, we'll keep our distance. The choice is yours. She responded immediately. We respect it. Can we start over? Last week we went to Sunday dinner at their house. Barbara introduced me to a neighbor as our daughter-in-law, Emma Martinez. It wasn't much, but it was something. Jake's brother even apologized quietly while getting drinks. I was a jerk at Thanksgiving last year. Your name is yours. I get it now.